Hi everyone, just got another video coming your way now, and it is a quick tutorial on this fairy jar. So I'm going to turn the lights on and crack on. It's a quick tutorial around about 5-6 minutes. Obviously take your time, you can take up to 20-25 minutes. I ain't got time to be making half-an-hour tutorials. So quick tutorial, you will need a jar. So this is a mayo jar, but I am, for this tutorial, I'm just using a pickle jar, which I have already sprayed, because this is the longest part, with frosted glass spray. Now this is from Rust-Oleum, but by all means, you know, any brand will do. I like the smooth finish it gives. You can also paint the inside or cover it in tissue paper. I just prefer this way. It's longer, but I like it. You will need a jar, you will need your moss. So I have got this moss from crafts shop called Baker Ross. They deal with lots of school arts and craft supplies. Anyway, I got a really good deal on moss. I got too much moss. I could probably lay my lawn with it. You will need some fairies or whatever you want to put inside your jar. I got my fairies from eBay. I don't have a cut machine, die cut, so I use these guys, Truly Happy Supplies. I don't know, I got 5 for $1.99. I thought that was quite a good deal. If you're doing 5 jars, then $1.99 is not bad for 5 jars. So you're going to need your fairies or whatever you want to put inside. You're going to need your hot glue gun again, and you'll also need some ribbon, decorative things, which I've got around the top here. Again, optional guys, do whatever you want. Ribbon and twine. I've got my twine here ready to go around the top with your bow. I've added a key because it kind of looks cute, and I got those keys from Wilko's, again, trusted Wilko's. They've got some cute little bits and bobs there. And you'll also need your candles, and please guys, use battery operated candles, because I cannot be responsible for your house burning down. It has been sprayed. All right, this was 2 coats and it was left overnight. So once you've done that, you need to hot glue inside the jar, at the bottom of the jar, right at the bottom, hot glue. Okay, so you're gonna just pour it in, pour it in, pour it in, pour it in. In the same, breath, you're gonna get your moss and you're gonna shove your moss inside, okay? You can break it up as much as you want. I'm not pretending this is a neat job. Shove your moss inside to give that grassy, meadowy, fieldy effect, okay? Then you're going to get your fairy. I prefer these ones to these ones. These are a little bit, I don't know, they're a little bit Disney, I guess. These are a little bit more traditional, folky kind of. So choose your fairy design. I'm going to use hot glue to stick her on the inside of this jar. Literally, put your hands in, stick her here. So it's quite straightforward again. A little bit of glue on the back of her, just enough to keep her there. Don't need too much, because you can see through. So you want to place her where you think she'll look nicest. So obviously, as I always do, haven't put enough glue. Guys, seriously, come on. Put a bit more glue on, make sure she's got enough to stay there. I seem to have a way with that. So she's just going to be sitting on the grass there, all pretty for when the light shines through. You can see her pretty well on the camera actually, but my eyes don't see her as well as the camera sees her. Once she's in there, the light behind her will be amazing in the dark. Okay, and then you are going to wrap your ribbon around with some hot glue again, guys. More hot glue. Again, it doesn't have to be super tight on this one. I think it's kind of pretty, just left. Can you see that? Just left the way it is. Okay, then we are going to go in with the twine around the top. So I'm just going to quickly cut that twine now. Okay guys, I've cut the twine. You didn't really need me to see me do that, so I'm just gonna wrap it around the jar a few times until you're really sort of happy with the effect. It's a bit like my other jar, a little bit rustic, a little bit loose. Don't really spend too much time doing it. You don't want it to be perfect. Just wrap it, and then Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, I'm happy with that. So you just got the little bit of lace coming through the bottom. So glue that at the back, a little bit of dab, and done. It dries real quick. That's why I love hot glue. So that's the twine done. Okay, good view. Okay, that's your twine done. What you also want is a ribbon. Not a ribbon, guys, a bow. Okay, so you're gonna get more twine. It's similar to the Christmas jar, really, really similar, except it's not a Christmas jar. Although it could be, if you knew someone who loved fairies. Tie a bow, which clearly I can't do today. I've had a bad day, guys, seriously. No trains, replacement buses. Anyway, so bow. Okay, bow, which needs cutting, so you've got your proper bow. Probably just messed that up. Well, never mind. Anyway, so stick your bow slightly to the side. You don't want it to cover the fairy, so I'm gonna stick the bow right here. Guys, it's such a twisted bow, but do we care? Not really. So that's that. What have I missed? I mean, you'll see on this one, I've got a bit of glitter. That's because I proper messed up on the spray job and I was trying to cover it up and pretend I was expert. And guys, most of it's come off. And actually, if you just rub the jar, it's literally coming off. So I'm gonna leave the glitter off. But what I might do still is add the key, because I think the key just adds a special little something. A little bit weird actually, it's almost like the fairy's trying to get out, I don't know, who knows, right? Anyway, some string, tiny bit of string just to thread the key, and then I'm gonna kind of like hook it and place it there. So just thread the key round, tie it on. I know you don't need to see this on camera, but still, tie it on. And I'm going to glue it here, okay? I'm going to glue it here, and your jar is done. Literally done. I know I said 5 minutes. Feels like 25 minutes. It's probably only been 8 or 9, but you get it. You get the gist. It is as easy as I said it was, okay? So I'm just going to stick the key on there, rough. I'm not going to, okay, a little bit further over. I don't want to cover the fairy. Bit of glue. I'm not too neat with the glue, to be honest. You know, I like it to look like it's just, once the key sort of settles, hopefully the key will settle. Anyway, that's pretty much your jar done. You can put the lid on, you can keep the lid off, entirely up to you. If I put the lid on, I'll probably spray it, because I don't want people to think my fairy's got a sell-by date. So I'll probably either spray it jet black or whatever, silver maybe, and keep it on the top. But for now, if I just lift the camera up, you'll see how it looks with the lid on. And yeah, so I will put the candles inside. I think two's good on here. Just drop them in, don't be too precious. I think the next time I try this jar, I'll paint the inside. I'm going to do a Harry Potter one for my niece. I've just got a Harry Potter Hogwarts castle that I've cut out. Hogwarts castle? I don't even know, you know. Shame on me, I haven't watched it. But anyway, that's the jar. I'm going to go turn the lights out and hopefully you'll see her in all of her glory. She looks like she's floating in mid-air, but we will add some grass underneath her. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys go ahead and make them. If you don't want to make them, just hand me your jars, yeah? Because I need jars. Thanks, bye.